You're listening to High Ham Hindi Radio on Atlanta 1100 AM.
Welcome back to I Am Indie Radio.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Now, world, when I tell you we're doing it big today,
Yes,
oh, yeah.
indeed.
Oh, yeah.
we're doing it big today.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are.
Oh, yeah.
We have
big today.
like the hottest person we could have in Atlanta right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Remo.
I'm sorry.
The
I
star.
told you, yo, this show is about to
Oh,
get
yeah.
ridiculous.
It
right
is, it
now,
is. We're
man.
doing it big today. Seriously, folks, we have today highly acclaimed actor, which doesn't even do him justice.
Don't read.
I'm
his
just going to
bio.
get right in. I'm not going to read
Are
it.
you- oh, about
We're
to
going to
say,
get into it, but I'm not even going to
This
read
is
it. I'm just going to
this
introduce
is supposed to be an indie format. You know, we can't have these.
I'm not going to read it. He doesn't need that kind of introduction.
sorry.
All I got to do is say one word,
Boom.
and people will know.
Oh, yes.
Put an exclamation mark at the end of that word. Too.
That's right.
Who is
Let's
it?
say it all
Who is it,
together.
Jay Mason?
One,
Who is
two,
it?
2, 3.
Fela!
Fela!
Mr. Duain Richmond.
Yes.
From the Broadway critically acclaimed stage play, Fela, man. What's going on, brother?
Man, I'm chilling, Remo. What's good?
Man, I'm chilling, man. We are with Fela himself, who's playing Fela on Broadway right now. They're touring. We're wrapping up Atlanta, yeah?
Yeah, man.
up
Atlanta's
day
been
before
so much. Say again?
They wrapped it up day before yesterday?
No. Actually, we were supposed to be gone now. Sunday was
Right.
supposed to be the last day,
Yeah.
but because Atlanta's shown so much love,
Yeah.
doing
we
another
have
one.
2 more shows.
Oh!
Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
there's an 8:00 show tonight, and there's an 8:00 show tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And
Say
then we
word.
head out. We head back up north, man. Yeah.
What's the next stop after Atlanta, man?
It's New York. How you pronounce this? Connecticut?
Connecticut?
No.
Schenectady.
Schenectady. Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Schenectady?
Yes, that's where we're
Okay.
going.
Okay.
All right. I've never heard of it.
That's
okay.
where we're going. And then from there, we're going to go into Miami, right? Or is it Philly? No, it's Philly, Philadelphia, and then Miami. Yes.
Right. Miami.
Yes.
I just wish everybody could see how cool this brother
Oh, my God.
is.
He's so
You know,
cool.
Oh man, stop.
You
I'm
know,
trying
we
to
always
be-
get on people. He got the cardigan on. I got the polo. She still got the,
I still
the rat trying to look like a mink.
What is that?
Whatever.
Velvet? What is that? Velvet?
Whatever.
But you got a crochet blazer on, which is weird, with an ascot and a.
He looks good. Ladies, he looks good. He looked good.
Remo's a fool, man. Golly, dude.
Hey, with the nerd glasses, no prescription. It's
No,
cool,
these are.
though.
See, I don't never wear glasses unless it's prescription, man. I don't do the style.
You don't do the
This
style?
is just me, bro.
You do have an eye problem.
I do have an eye problem.
Man, me and Richmond Duain go back, man. Met this
He's
gentleman
silly.
doing Stump the Yard,
Yeah,
man,
man.
You know, and from there, what was that? A couple of years ago? Maybe
Yeah,
5 years ago?
man.
Now
yeah,
we're here, man.
Yeah, we worked on Stump the Yard together. That was fun.
That was
Wow.
Yeah,
extremely
man.
fun,
That was
man.
great, man.
And it
We-
was cool for me because I ain't go to college. So, you
Yeah.
know, I felt like I pledged for real.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
For real, bro. It was good for me.
That was fun, man. Me and Remo's been cool ever since, man. I mean, the dude is a talented brother too himself, you know. So.
To himself. No, just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
He is talented.
No. Remo's dope, man. Remo
Well,
got
we want to
skills,
thank
man.
you for motivating him to be on time today.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
he's
you.
never on time?
Cause of you,
Golly.
Dwayne.
Come
Cause
on.
of you.
Man.
You see how they doing me, brother?
Constant
He
problem.
didn't
I
get
can't get
tasered
another
today.
job after this one. So let's blow up. I am Indy. Okay. All right, Paula.
So, Dwayne, you know, we do gear our show toward indie artists and lovers of indie music and indie
Yeah.
art of all
Yeah.
type. So, you're very accomplished in your career. What advice would you give to aspiring, actors who are out there, on their independent grind? What would you tell them?
First off, I would say you have to know what it is that you love to do, and you have to always follow your heart.
Good stuff.
Because sometimes you may feel like, okay, well, I've been doing this for so long and nothing is happening.
Yeah.
Your parents on your back that you need to have a plan B.
Yep.
And then you start to feel the pressure that it's time for you to just start moving on to other things. But always listen to your heart, man. And that's one thing I've always been big on. I've been acting for a long time. I mean, before Stump the Yard happened for me. I've been acting since '97, fresh out of high school.
Wow.
I went to Banneker High School, graduated in '97, and in my junior and senior year in Banneker, I started creating shows, writing shows and putting on productions at school. And I left there. My parents was like, "Okay, that's fun. You had your fun. Now what's
Real
next?
world.
Wow.
What's it's this. You're getting older. What do you want to do?" And I said I wanted to act. And I've always followed my dream and followed my heart, man. And eventually, when you do something and it's not all about the money or the fame that you get for it, you will always eventually succeed in it, man. So definitely just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Yeah, dreams do come true. I mean, I was born in Sierra Leone, West Africa in 1990. I was barefooted running around kicking soccer balls in on the streets of Sierra Leone, loving life.
Wow.
Didn't even want to leave. Sierra Leone. The day that my parents saved enough money for me and my brother to leave, I cried like a baby because I didn't want to leave Africa.
And you're a twin, aren't you?
Yeah, I am a twin. I didn't want to leave. So, and who would have ever guessed? You know what I'm saying? That young boy kicking soccer balls in Sierra Leone. Here I am, 2013.
Yes.
I've done Broadway. I've done 3 big, huge films.
Big ones.
I've done 3 big commercials.
Yeah.
I performed on every stage,
Wow.
every big stage in
McDonald's
Atlanta.
commercial. Yeah.
So and now I'm on a tour. Doing one of the biggest shows, Fela, and getting props from people from Ryan Cameron to Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
Reuben Cannon saw one of the marketing team yesterday and told her to tell me, "Yo, I enjoyed your performance." So to me, that's what it's all about. To be able to push through all the hard times, the times when I was a starving artist and I was like, man, I need a job. You know what I'm saying? Unemployment need to kick in right now.
On the couch.
You know what I'm saying? So it's moments like this that makes me, I'm glad that I stuck with it, and I've been happy ever since. Even in the days when there's no work.
Yeah.
When I'm out there and I know that I'm not doing something that I don't love to do. The fact that I'm doing something that I do love to do. I'm sorry, is it's fulfillment enough. So keep pushing, man. That's the only advice I have for you. Keep pushing.
Good advice.
Keep pushing.
All the way from Africa, and he's doing it.
Sierra
Here in the
Leone,
United States.
Salon Bobo.
Hey,
All
the
right.
crazy thing about Duain is that you have to keep good people around you because your friends will inspire you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, these guys inspired me to even jump more into comedy because they was doing like physical comedy with Four Nuts Productions or whatnot, and
Black
Comeback
Box
Cousin, Black
Television.
Box.
Yeah. Shout out to Willie P.
And then we created Snack Pack Comedy.
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean?
Wow.
Snack
And
Pack
and
is
then
my-
and now
my
we're
joke.
doing shows for the government and whoop-de-whoop. And
Yeah.
it's amazing, bro. Like, to see your transformation, to see you from where I've known you from, and we met on the screen. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
To
Wow.
now leading a Broadway production,
Yeah,
brother.
man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Thanks, man. Cheers, man.
Congratulations, man.
Absolutely.
So how
Absolutely.
close did you come, or did you ever come close to giving up on the dream?
You know what? No, I didn't. I can't even lie to you, man.
Yeah,
like
this
it
guy
was,
right here.
it was very, it was. I mean, I had stressful moments, because my twin brother, we all started out, doing music together. But the older he got, he decided, he wanted to go to school, study to be an engineer. So, when you have a twin and coming up in an African home, when
Are
the
y'all
other,
competing?
when the other half of you is like, he's excelling and doing other things, and you over here being a starving artist, the parents they still had support and love for what I was doing, no doubt about it. But they always, it was always that pressure of, okay, what are you gonna fall back on? What are you gonna fall back on? But I never gave up. I kept pushing, man. I kept pushing. And even the times when I didn't have the opportunity to work, and I had to struggle to do other things to get work, like do promotions, go out and hand out a piece of gum for some marketing company.
Yeah, man.
I was still happy because I had the opportunity to audition, and I knew something was coming. It was just a matter of time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
And this is I Am Indie Radio with your host, Remo Rod.
All right.
Jay
Jerry
Mason
Sly.
Esquire.
Terry Sly.
Yes.
Hey, Terry Slashy. We toast before the commercial
Oh my
break,
God.
and now we're back. And Terry,
yeah,
before
I'm
we
back.
jump into those,
All right.
we're going to ask
Uh-oh.
Duain Richmond, who's playing currently Fela on Broadway.
Yes, I have a question.
Hold on one second. Let's talk about the story of Fela. We're gonna wrap it up with your incitement. That's not even a word. But let's just go ahead. I'm telling you, we turning it up. Let's go to Fela, Duain Richmond.
Yes.
Tell us about the story, sir.
Well, Fela Kuti. Fela was a great musician that was very known for playing, multiple instruments. You ever see Fela, he has a saxophone, he plays the trumpet, plays the keyboards. Fela was just very musically inclined.
Yeah.
Very, very gifted individual. But outside of his music, Fela was also a political activist for his country.
Yes.
Fela also created this sound that is known today as Afrobeat. He is the pioneer of Afrobeat.
Wow.
And what happened with Fela was making music, Juju high life music.
Okay.
Before he came to America and met a woman by the name of Sandra Isidore.
Okay.
Sandra introduced Fela to the civil rights movements, introduced him to people like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Stokely Carmichael, et cetera, and was just really educating Fela on the black struggle here in America at the time.
Yeah.
And it was at that moment that Fela discovered his Africanism.
Wow.
And he went back to Nigeria and he noticed all the injustice of the government towards his people. And then Fela decided that now his music was not just going to be about love and happiness, but his music was going to be about change. And so Fela embarked on the journey to change Africa with his music. He believed that music was a weapon.
Yeah.
And with the music that he made, obviously it brought a lot of attention to him.
Yeah.
And Fela was arrested numerous times, beaten, one incident where the Nigerian army came and soldiers came and raided his compound. The Kalakuta Republic is what he called his compound.
Yeah.
They raped his women, his backup singers who were his wives. They threw his mother out of a second-story window.
He had 27 wives.
Oh yeah,
right?
Fela also married 27. He was so against colonial rule.
Yeah.
Fela
made up his own.
Fela believed that we as Africans, we had our own religion, we had our own tradition,
Right.
and he wanted to stick to that, and he believed very strongly in that. So. And because of that, he dealt with a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And here with us, I want to introduce a brother who has also been very, very instrumental in this whole process of me becoming Fela, and not only that, but keeping the authenticity. It's a hard word for me to say. I'm African, but
and you got big teeth. African with big teeth.
with big teeth.
No, he is not. He is not. Remo is tripping.
But Ogugwa Iwelo is here from Nigeria. Ogugwa knew Fela, the real Fela, grew up and was around Kalakuta Republic. And Ogugwa, please, I beg.
Yes.
Now wow for you.
Now wow.
I love it.
Everybody say yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Ogugwa could really expound more on Fela's story, but in a nutshell, that's anything you want to add to that, OG?
Well, I want to start by first of all thanking Atlanta and try to put things in perspective, because this play was developed in New York, but I think people got to understand that this play was mostly was built around the realm of Atlanta, being the headquarters of the civil rights movement.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know this play to me, in a nutshell, I call it the civil rights movement's present to Africa.
Wow.
And for those of you who came to see the play, because I've gotten a lot of feedback how they love the play, it's very simple. The reason why you love the play is because it's a place about you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's your story.
It's your story. It just wound up staged in Africa.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So that tells you how close Africa is to
My
you.
favorite place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So reconnect.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you reconnect, maybe you could pay your tax bill out of Africa. 100% come from America, and then the remaining one you get from Africa becomes your tax money.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
Uncle Sam is always there.
He's everywhere.
The good thing about I Am Indie Radio is we get a diversity of all types of indie movements, and Fela started an indie movement, in his works in activism, and now he's a Broadway play. So continue your dream, continue marching on, continue pushing forward.
I want to say this too. Fela's middle name, Anikulapo, means he who carries death in his pouch.
Yeah, because he had a slave name, he said.
Yeah. Ransom Kuti was his name that was given to him. But Fela birthed Anikulapo Kuti.
Right.
And Anikulapo meaning he who carries death in his pouch. Fela believed that he will live forever.
Right.
He said in his documentary, Music is the Weapon, if you get a chance, catch that. Music is the Weapon. It's on Netflix. You will love it. It's just a brief. You get a brief understanding of who Fela was, the man, the activist, the musician. But music is the weapon. Fela said, "Anikulapo, he who carries death in his pouch, who no mortal can kill." Fela believed that he could live forever and no one could kill him. Now Fela died in '97, but today is 2013,
He's still
and here we are. We're doing a show, a Broadway show, one of the most famous Broadway shows that is touring right now. Been going on since 2008.
Yes.
And we are telling his story. And here we are right now on Indie Radio talking about him.
Still today.
So still today, Fela is living.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Duain,
and his
I
music
have to ask, what are some characteristics about Fela Kuti you seeing Duain?
Oh, man.
Duain, come on now.
Now, why?
Terry done put the slide on it.
Now, why?
With cheese.
I would say, since I've been doing Fela, there is a certain there's a confidence that I have. Now, I've never been a shy person. I mean, I've been doing theater, I've been doing films for a while, but there is a certain pride for Africa. I have discovered my Africanism,
Yes, indeed, me too.
And I think that is the love that I have, not only just for the land, but for my people. You know what I'm saying? My African people, whether in Africa, from the motherland, second generation, third, fourth generation, just my people in general.
Yes.
I do see that. The way I listen to music, the way I move to music, I got and my Fela swag, you know what I'm saying?
Right. He got swag.
Speaking about
swag now.
Speaking about Fela swag, when are the next tour dates? When's the next scheduled Fela performance?
Okay,
where y'all going?
So once we finish here in Atlanta, like I said, remember Fela is still here in Atlanta tonight. We have is it an 8 o'clock show? 8 o'clock show and it's 7:30 or 7:30. I'm not sure the time. It's either 7:30 or 8 o'clock show tonight and tomorrow. www.felaonbroadway.com. Yes. You can get all that information. Once we leave here, we're going to New York, upstate New York, and from there we're going to Philadelphia,
Philly.
And then from Philly we're going to go to Miami, and I don't know the other stops. Okay, here
well, we
go,
don't want you to leave Atlanta.
Well, listen, if you want more information on Fela, give them the website again.
www.felaonbroadway.com. FELA on Broadway.com. We're coming. I know everybody. You guys got listeners from all over Cleveland. Yes. We're going to be in Cleveland after Miami. Then we're going to Buffalo. We're going to be in Arizona. Yes. We're going to be in Los Angeles on the April 25th. Dallas, Seattle, and if you guys have any international listeners, we're going to Moscow.
Woo!
All right, and we have a lot of
Russia.
We got a lot of international listeners. Well, listen, I am Indie Radio. This has been a great moment for us.
Yes.
We've crossed over the music boundary, and now we are with the Broadway Playman.
Yeah.
I am Indie Radio with Duain Richmond.
Pow.
Appreciate you coming out, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me, Remo.
Thank you.
Already.
Call us up, 404-603-8770, WWE AM 1100. I am Indie Radio.
All right.
I'm Indie Radio.